Okay, hi guys. Just for you to cover a review. For those of you who have been through and given a presentation for me as of yesterday, great. You need to get online, check your grade. I write you a review and I give you a grade as far as your progress goes. And a lot of times I will tell you what you need to work on for the next week. You need to use your independent plan as well as that as a guide to get you going. So here's what I want to show you is why you are doing those weekly updates. When you get to the very end, you have this presentation you give to us, which is great, but here's the important thing. I'm going to talk to you about the requirements for the showcase that you are going to present with and why you need to have that weekly stuff. So first, you're going to have a description of your project. That's actually part of your project plan that you've already created. So you're just going to go through and talk about, because believe it or not, you don't know what everyone is doing and they don't know what you're doing. So you're going to say, here's what I did. I wanted to learn this, I wanted to create that, and you give a good description. Second of all, you're going to have a coverage of mastery of technology, and this is a major part of what you do. You need to go through and show your audience an aspect of development. For example, Drew, you might show how you used your polygon tool or how you created a repeatable action. That's great. If you built something, you're going to show us your schematics, your circuitry, what you built there. You're going to show us stuff, and that can be done in multiple ways. It can be done by you demonstrating live. It can be done by you screen capturing and showing it as part of a keynote and then talking through it. You can use multiple screenshots and talk through it, but whatever you do, you have to show us control of what you did. You have to be master of your technology, whatever that was. If you did a learning project, you're going to show us what you used to do your learning and how you used it. Project plan review. Here's where your weekly stuff will come to play. So you're going to have week 1, week 2, week 3, etc. In those weeks, you have outcome stuff. Proof that you did it, whether it was notes, screen capture, review. You are going to show us week by week how you built this big thing. And that breakdown that you do will be covered already if you've done your work. Again, keep in mind that if you're behind, you're going to have to suck it up each week. That's part of what you do. You also want to be able to look back and say, well, this was a great resource. This is the stuff I used to learn this, and you're going to list it there. That's part of it. It's like you're showing your work when you do a math problem. You need to show us your resources as well as what you did each week. Project results. You're going to show us what you got. Good, bad, or ugly, you're going to show us the thing you made, whatever that happens to be. And lastly, and this is the most crucial part, you are going to give an overview of the entire project. You're going to tell us what you learned, what worked, what resources worked, if you could do it all over again, what you would do, what you learned from the process, what things worked really well, and you're going to give us a whole reflection piece on that whole thing. All of this should be a part of something like a keynote that you present to the class. Do not get up here and just ask me what you should talk about, because this is what I expect you to have content-wise within your presentation. Do I have to use this order of materials, Mrs. Denk? No. But all of this should be present. That's what your showcase should be, a covering of everything from description of your project, mastery of technology, your project review week by week, as well as your resources and evaluation of those, and your project results. And lastly, a really thorough reflection of what worked and what did not. That's kind of to help you see where you're going, guys. For my seniors, for Ken and for Tim, this is what you're going to cover for me next week on May 1st. Everybody else, you guys have a few more weeks to cover. Thanks very much.